right. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everybody's had a good year so far. I've been a little busy, as you can see. We got everything wired up on this corner and lit. Let's take a look around and see what I got done here. So these buildings here are the DSL kits that I had. It's a company that no longer makes them, but you can find them on eBay occasionally. And this is kind of where we're at right now with them. We got the TV shop there on the right. That's going to be the TV repair, and next door we have the Joe's camera shop, named that after a friend of mine, Joe. Over here, originally that was going to be the barber shop, the little white building in the middle, but as you can see, the barber poles were rather substantial, and it has a big chunk of wiring coming off the back, and there was just no way that I was going to make that look good on that little building. So I switched it over to here, which the barber shop building was going to be the camera shop. Now it's the barber shop. The camera shop building was going to be a tobacco shop, tobacco magazine shop. That was going to be the barber shop. I'm thinking right now I might turn it into what we used to call in the 70s a head shop. Back in my youth, there was a place called Moon Fun Shop in Madison, and they sold all kinds of things, everything from magic tricks to rock posters, incense, all those little gag things that you'd see in the comic books, like the snappy gum and itching powder, things like that. You could buy all that there, along with paraphernalia for smoking accessories, as you might want to call them. And so, you know, it's 1969. You gotta have a head shop somewhere, and so that's what I'm thinking for that. I just got to figure out a sign yet for it. So in the meantime, I just made a lighted signboard. I can put any sign I want on top of that. As far as the interiors go, the Zenith, that's the Carl Hungus repair shop. Named it Carl Hungus after the character in The Big Lebowski, who comes and fixes the cable. He is expert, you know, so gotta have Carl Hungus here. So I have some televisions. I still have to finish the interiors. You can see that it's pretty much white box inside there. You can see all the wiring and stuff. So I need to get in there, do some kind of, maybe another back wall inside to hide the wiring and the controls for the signs. I have some small TVs. I'm working with my 3D guys to try to get some more TVs. So same with cameras, same with the barber chair. So, you know, it kind of evolves. It just takes some time. A lot of it is waiting for products to become available, or learning how to make stuff myself, and actually just making things. Over here, this is Chimmy's Lowrider Shop. Get in there a little bit more. And this is a couple HO scale kits, City Classics kits. There is a video about this build, so if you're interested in learning how to build a reasonably priced building, this building didn't really cost that much in materials, probably about 40 bucks, which is cheap when you consider. I'm waiting for some letters to make the sign for Chimmy's Lowriders. And that's going to be I'll light that up from above with a couple spotlights. And then back over here, I have the taxi garage and the driver's hut there. They're pretty much ready to go. Got it wired up. I just have to hook it up to power, but before I do that, I got to finish the parking lot. So that whole back area is going to get graveled. I have a fence that I'm going to use, so we're going to fence that up. So that'll look a lot more finished back there once I get done with it. And that's the next thing I'll be working on. So basically, this is where we're at. Next thing to work on, basically, well, you know, just I'm going to whittle away at these as far as things come in. But right now that they're kind of we're kind of in limbo right now. So basically, next thing I'm going to work on is the back lot there, put the fencing up. After that is I'm going to work on the motel, do the repairs on the flood damage. That's going to be the next thing. And my wife came up with a couple good ideas. She's a smart woman. She married me, so that proves it. Well, that she's actually a certified genius, so can't argue with her too much. So anyways, so I'll get the repairs done on that, and then after that we're going to start working on the strip club and the bus station. And I got a couple buses back there. Oops, let me get out of the shadow here. You can see them. Those are some of the buses that I'm going to convert into Greyhounds. They're the only good actual 1/64 scale buses out there. There's a company that makes Prevost, which is pretty nice. It's rather expensive, but that's a little bit too new for me. But as far as my era, that's pretty much it right there. They're made by White Rose, and once I get the decals made, I have a friend of mine who does my custom decals. She's going to be hopefully making me some more decals for the buses. And those are Silver Eagle buses, which Greyhound didn't use until later in the 70s when they acquired Trailsway and got their fleet of Silver Eagles. So I'm going to be kind of, you know, stretching the reality a little bit with these, but it's the only way that I can get a properly sized bus, and they're of the era. You know, they made these in the 60s. These were actually probably 70s vintage, but close enough for rock and roll, right? So, all right, well, let's cut this off. A lot of things going on, a lot of work. Got a lot done, a lot of wiring, a lot of tedious. You know, you guys all know that, my regular viewers and subscribers know how much I love getting into wiring. It's one of my least favorite jobs, besides painting figures, would be a strong second. But the results are always amazing. And there we go. Get a little more darkness on that. So, anyways, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and like, comment. It all helps me immensely. Trying to get as many view hours. Go back and watch the old videos. Watch them over and over again. Always a lot of good information in there, and the more you watch, the more hours I get, and I need every hour I can get. So we will see you guys soon.